Is hemp getting banned again? It might sound that way, but here's what's actually going on in August of 2025. Some states are tightening rules. For example, the federal government nearly made a huge change but backed off. So if you use Delta 8, Delta 9, THCA, or full spectrum gummies, here's what's real and here's what's just hype. Hi, I'm Shereen Kassam from mypaincenter.com, and every month I break down the hemp law changes so you don't have to Google your way through panic. Let me do the panicking for you, because trust me, I do a lot of it. Okay, so here's what's going on. The market is still strong for hemp, but yes, a few states are starting to shift. Here's what matters most right now. From a federal update, in July, the House proposed a rule that would have banned any hemp product with quantifiable THC, including Delta 8, Delta 9, THCA, and synthetics. It would have closed the loophole that keeps many hemp products legal. But on July 29th, the U.S. Senate removed the ban language from their version of the agriculture bill, thanks to Senator Rand Paul and strong industry pushback. So, what does that mean? That means no federal ban for now. The House still wants it, but the Senate does not. So, the final decision is going to come later this year when the House and the Senate negotiate. Fingers crossed that it comes for us. But the bottom line is you're safe for now, and this buys us all more time to push for fair, science-backed rules when it comes to hemp. Okay, so what's happening in your state? Well, let's go through each state. Well, not all 50, but just the important ones. Well, not all states are important, but you know what I mean. Okay, here's an updated look at what's happening at a state level, what's in effect now, what's coming soon, and what's still being debated. Let's start with California. California is moving towards a permanent ban on hemp-derived THC drinks and vapes, okay? Smokable CBD is still legal, and courts have upheld that the state's rights to go stricter than federal law. That is not a good sign. Next is Texas. Texas has been in the news a lot because nothing has passed yet, but they just keep throwing out new bills. A bill called SB 5 is gaining momentum. If it passes, it could ban all retail hemp-derived THC, like Delta 8 gummies, carts, and full-spectrum CBD, and impose criminal penalties for any detectable THC. Governor Abbott previously vetoed a similar bill, SB 3, but this time he's signaling more support. So for now, products are still available, but Texas is one to watch. It is one of the biggest industries in the hemp space. It employs over 50,000 people. Veterans and consumers alike depend on products from Texas, so this is a big deal. Okay, Alabama. As of July 1st, vape, smokable hemp, and certain edibles are banned. THC is capped at 10 milligrams per serving, 40 milligrams per package. Products must meet strict testing, labeling, and tax rules. Licensing is going to roll out fully in 2026, but enforcement has already started. And be wary, they are arresting people and pressing charges against you if you are caught with a vape. Now, let's go to Tennessee. Tennessee has some time. Starting in 2026, hemp cannabinoid oversight will shift to the Alcoholic Beverage Commission. New rules are going to include THC caps, limits on cartridges, and no synthetics. Restaurants and bars will be allowed to sell licensed hemp products. Okay, let's go up to Virginia. Still no adult use cannabis in Virginia. Virginia enforces a 2 milligram THC cap for Delta 8 and requires a 25-to-1 CBD to THC ratio. The courts upheld the state's rights to ban intoxicating hemp products, even if they're federally legal. Boo. Now to Florida. As of July 1st, color additives are no longer allowed in hemp edibles. So if your gummies look a little less vibrant, that's why. However, they are still legal, they are still effective, you're still gonna get the same benefit of them. They're just gonna be more natural looking. Remember, it's the flavoring that changes the flavor of the gummy. The color is just a psychological impact of what you think is gonna happen. Now, Nebraska. Medical cannabis was legalized in 2024, but implementation is still being reviewed. There's also a proposed bill to ban hemp-based THC over 10 milligrams per package, but nothing has passed yet. Okay, let's go to Kentucky. Medical cannabis is legal now, but intoxicating hemp is still banned. That means CBD is fine, but Delta 8 and THCA are not allowed. Ohio. A proposed bill, SB 86, would restrict intoxicating hemp products to licensed dispensaries. It hasn't passed yet, but it is on the table. New Mexico, North Carolina, Wisconsin, West Virginia, these states still allow Delta 8 and similar cannabinoids under the 2018 Farm Bill. No major changes were reported this month. Also, it's still legal in Florida. Just remember, we are not allowed to add color additives. It's all psychological, they taste the same, they just look different. Arkansas, Virginia, California, all three have won court cases confirming that states can ban intoxicating hemp products even if they're federally legal. We don't like these states. Now, what should you know? Okay, if you're a consumer, your favorite products are still legal in most states. Just be aware of packaging or color changes or lab results. And check your local laws if you're in Alabama, Virginia, or Texas because things are changing fast. If you're a retailer, I know, scary times, but just make sure your labels, your test results, and THC levels are compliant in states like Alabama and Tennessee. And if you're a business owner, breathe a sigh of relief, because there's no federal ban right now. But now's a good time to review licenses and prep for possible changes later this year, especially if you operate in Alabama, Tennessee, or Texas. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe so that you can not miss any more updates in the hemp ban legal space, because things are changing. And I don't know why, because we've got so much other things to worry about in 2025. And this is the stuff that helps us relax, get over anxiety, our stress, and we need this. So call your senators, make some noise. The hemp market is evolving. It's not going to go away, and neither are we. We're going to keep track of the laws so you can focus on staying calm, compliant, and pain-free. See how I just did that? Because I'm taking hemp. Whoosha. Okay, I'm Shereen Kassam. I will see you on the next video.